Hey guys, it's Saga from TechWorks. Last year, Moto G4 Plus had set the camera bar very high for the budget smartphones. Will the Moto G5 Plus take things to the next level? That is exactly what we are going to try and find out in its camera review. Right at the start of the video, let me address one issue that many people are concerned about. For the Moto G4 Plus, a lot of people had a problem where the plastic covering the camera gathered a lot of scratches. This time there's a better quality glass covering the camera, so it won't scratch that easily. But it is still glass and it will scratch over time. So it's always a good idea to use a case which might help you protect the camera glass from getting scratched. Before you start taking any pictures with this camera, just go to the settings and change the photo size to 4:3 from the default 16:9. The 12 megapixel rear camera takes good pictures in bright lighting conditions. Colors are a bit saturated, but they look good and there's a good amount of detail in every shot that you take. You can see a bit of over-sharpening in all of the images. These images look really good when I transferred them to my computer, but on the display of the Moto G5 Plus itself, they look a lot sharper than they actually are. Thanks to the f1.7 aperture, you can take some really good close-up shots with the background all blurred out. Now this camera only relies on the dual autofocus pixels for focusing, and at times, I found it really difficult to focus on a particular subject. There seems to be a laser autofocus module on the camera when we look closer, but nowhere on Motorola's website does it say that it has laser autofocus, so it is most definitely absent. Every time I tried to take a close-up shot, it took a lot of attempts to get the focus right, as you can see from all of these out of focus shots. But when it finally focuses on the subject, the images turn out to be amazing. The HDR mode does a good job of preserving the highlights and bringing up the shadows to make the overall image look a lot better. In this shot, the HDR mode did not save a lot of the highlights, but it still did a good job of bringing up the shadows, so the image looks a lot better. You get good performance in artificial lights as well, and even when you go to lower lighting conditions, you still get a lot of detail in the images. There's a bit of noise in these images, which is to be expected out of any smartphone's camera, but the wide f1.7 aperture also captures a lot more light than most other cameras in this price range, making the overall images usable. It is not the best camera for low light images, but it is definitely one of the best in under 20,000 rupees. At the front, we get a 5 megapixel camera with a wide angle lens, f2.2 aperture and display flash feature. With good amount of detail and balanced exposure, this camera seems to do a good job. You can finally shoot 30 frames per second 4K video with this phone. Colors in the video are good, and the software stabilization helps to keep the video stable to some extent. But the overall video seems to be a bit sharper than it needs to be. So for me, the video performance from this phone is only average. Leaving the video performance and the slight focusing issue aside, the camera on the Moto G4 Plus really impressed me. With the amount of detail it captures and the low light performance, it is definitely amongst one of the best camera on any smartphone in under 20,000 rupees. If you are looking to get a smartphone in this price range and you want it to have a stellar camera, get the Moto G5 Plus. We still need to see how big of an improvement is this camera compared to the Moto G4 Plus. And we are also going to check out its performance against the likes of Redmi Note 4, OnePlus 3T, or even against some smartphones which are way out of its league, like the S7 Edge and the iPhone 7. All of these videos are coming up in the next few days, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on any of those. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. You can also check out some of the other videos on this channel. This has been Saga, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.